What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. Uh-oh, I got two speakers going. There we go. Heard myself on the other screen. So let me pin myself. As you come in, tag your friends. Tag your friends, tag your friends. Let them know we are live tonight, Transformation Tuesday. And got an awesome guest coming on. And perfect, man. This week is week 3. We're super excited about week 3 and getting the ball rolling, getting into this good program. So we got people on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's going on, y'all? Tag your friends. Week 3, baby. Week 3. We are super excited about it. Let me see, make sure. Yep, boom, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear, like Coach says. Tag your friends, week 3, Transformation Tuesday. Super excited. The theme of week 3 is eager to change, man. A lot of you guys are in this program, and you're gonna hear it all week. We talk about how week 3 is a pivotal week because some of the excitement kind of wears off. But during that time is the perfect time to develop good habits and to get some things lined up to really fall into as far as setting up your routines. Coach talked about that, setting up a good routine and being consistent. All of those things are super important when it comes to changing, doing a new program and going to a new program and making sure that you continue to have momentum. Being in E2M for a long time, I know that some rounds or some days are better than others. But like Coach Mandy always say, your best look different every day. So make sure that you put your best foot forward, continue to try, continue to wake up, continue to press play. And I promise you're gonna love what you see at the end. So tag your friends. If you're new, say I'm new. If you're okay, everything really good. Yep, good. Just checking on my places, make sure I'm streaming everywhere. If you're new, say you're new. You're 3 weeks new now, man. So you got some time under your belt. But we still appreciate you, and we're gonna love on you because that's what we do. That's the E2M way, man. It's all about love. It's all about being positive, and all those things encompass my guest today, none other than my sister, Miss Kathy. How you doing?
Doing well, Dawain. Thank you. Hey, family.
Hey. So, Miss Kathy, I am excited to have you on. I have to shout out my good friend Jerome. He's like, man, you need to get Miss Kathy on. He said, you know what? You're right. We're gonna make that happen. So big shout out to Jerome on that. So, Miss Kathy, I'm not gonna waste time. I want you to tell people about your fitness journey and then how you found E2M.
I want to shout out to all the 60-year-old grandmothers out there. And
Hey.
my story's a lot like Coach Jeff's. My father had a lot of strokes before he passed away. Unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 63. He also had an older sister who died from a heart attack at the age of 63, which
Wow.
now that I'm 60, that seems really young. So I had a lot of diseases and a lot of um, family history that was poor on my father's side that I always wanted to work against. So I didn't have a problem working out. Working out was something I enjoyed. If I did a workout and I felt like I was going to die at the end, that was a really good workout. So I never had a problem with that. But a lot of the programs I tried to lose my baby weight in the past, like Stacy said last week, if I could have saved all that money from those other programs that I tried, I could have paid for a lot of people to do E2M. So in September of 21, I had to have surgery on my back. It was spinal fusion and laminectomy. And so for really a year, I had restrictions. I couldn't lift over 10 pounds, couldn't bend or twist. And we took family photos in October of 22.
Mm-hmm.
I vetoed so many of those family photos. I didn't like the way my muffin top looked. I didn't like the way they looked from the side. It was just bad. And so Brahani Robinson, shout out to her. She posted her pictures every 8 weeks on Facebook.
Nice.
And I said, I got to try this. And I have to shout out to my husband and thank him because every single program I try, he was like, okay, baby, you can try. Okay, baby, you can try. And so he said the same thing. Okay, baby, you try. I'm going to see how it works for you. So, really had good results. And I'm thankful to her because she asked me if I wanted to be in some accountability groups. And you know what you
Mm,
say at the beginning, no, accountability. But I'm glad I did because 2 weeks after I joined, that's when they had the Raleigh meetup.
mm,
When you're a person who likes to work out and eat healthy and you're around other people, then they make you feel like you're the weirdo. But when you go to a meetup, you see all these other people that are working out and want to eat right, that motivates you, that inspires
absolutely.
you. And that first week, we started on a Monday, and on Saturday, I remember before the meetup, I went hiking with a friend, I played pickleball, and then I played pickleball with another friend, and I still feel like I had so much energy. So I really like that about this program. And then the next round, my family members joined with me. And when we look back at those pictures from the beach trip in 22 in October to the May, I think it was May, you'll see my daughter, my son in law, my husband, and everybody made some changes.
I actually, we're gonna drop that picture real quick. Miss Kathy she did her homework when I reached out to her. She's like, we're gonna do a little presentation. So here's that before and after of the beautiful family right here. Look at the difference right there. Wow, that is amazing,
And you know what?
amazing, amazing.
That wasn't even planned. It just we happened to be in the same spaces, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So I
That is
really,
awesome.
yeah, I really like that about this program. And now, because being on the back restrictions, my mentality is not I have to work out, but I get to work out.
Mm,
You know, and
so
I have
good.
so many patients because I work in skilled nursing, and you look at the chart, you see all of the medicines they have, you see all their diagnoses, and you might see somebody who's late 60s, early 70s, and they got pages and pages of medicine.
Mm,
And then you might see somebody who's 100 only has three medicines, and you see the difference. Coach said you can tell the people who took care of themselves. You really can.
mm-hmm.
Really can. And so I'm very thankful to this program. Every 8 weeks, Coach makes it better and better and better. And I love that about him. I really am thankful for the encouragement and the motivation people provide. And one more thing I wanted to say, I had this shoulder that was bothering me. It would keep me up at night. I said,
Mm.
oh my gosh. I started doing those upper body workouts. And guess what? My shoulder doesn't hurt anymore.
Wow.
So I'm very thankful for that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, you hit so many really good things. I think the first thing that stick out to me is just, the first what you led off with, being over 60 and doing your thing, and that is so inspiring. Like you said, thinking about your family history and thinking about how young that was, to lose those folks at that age compared to, because I always tell people I remember when my parents turned 40, and like in my mind as a kid, I thought that was like just the end of the road. But just to be here and just see what you do when you have your health and fitness together. Also, you talked about support, man, having the support of your husband. Reminds me of my wife because I was the one that was doing something, and she was like, you go ahead and do, what you're doing, but that's awesome. And then the accountability, all great marks of E2M. um so I want to dig in a little bit, because Miss Kathy, y'all don't know, she's in one of my OG groups, and she pushed me, and we kind of challenge each other, so where did that drive come from? You say you never been afraid of working out. What have you always been like that? Is that just who you are, just to be that, that drive every morning?
I think I got into the habit of doing the early morning workouts when my kids were little, and I
Mm,
have to go to the gym before my husband went to work. And that was the
mm,
time I had because I knew if those little girls woke up, then it was a wrap. So I
right.
got into the habit of doing the early morning workouts, and I just liked a lot of different things. I wasn't what you consider an athlete, but I just like to try a lot of different things. And I like, I call myself an endorphin junkie because I like the way it feels. I never take any, illegal drugs because I would get high on a workout. So it made me feel good. And I like that feeling. If I
I
was
love it.
sick, it was great.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. That's awesome. When it comes to, just E2M as a group and the experiencing the people you mentioned, that being able to experience a meetup that early is really cool. What has been your experience with just this community and people that you didn't know beforehand?
It's amazing when you kind of connect with somebody. They might just say a few sentences on a post, or you might respond to something that they say, and it just may be just the phrasing of it might just turn um, a bad day that you're having around. It might just
Hmm.
motivate you and encourage you. And I like to do that for other people. I like to comment on their posts. I like to give them some claps. And it just makes a difference. I remember meeting Mary Ann Massey.
Hmm.
They were at Kava after Eager to Run. And I was like, Mary Ann. And then she looked at me like, who are you? And realized we knew each other from E2M. So
Nice.
it just makes a difference. And, just shout out to so many people that were encouraging and supportive.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So last thing before we get ready to start wrapping this up, week three, we talk about developing habits and kind of gaining ground once the newness wears off, as we say. What would you say to someone that might be in that little week three funk where they I don't know if I want to keep going and it might be a little bit hard. I'm not as excited. What would you say to that person?
For me, I think the meals are the most important thing. I'll always say that the meals are 75% of what will make you successful. So if you get those meals prepped, if you get some of those cookbooks, I tried Chef Andreas. He posted that shrimp tabbouleh. Oh my,
Yeah, I saw that.
it was really good. You should cook it. It's really good. So those cooking classes, the recipe books, the doing the meal preps, I think it's a game changer because I ran a marathon and you think, okay, if you run a marathon, you think you'd be skinny? No. It's what you eat. It's
Right.
70% of what you eat. So I think if the new G's can just get in the habit of doing their meal prep, planning, if they go on a restaurant trip, looking at their healthy options, and I just finding somebody to help you. So shout out to you, shout out to Pastor Jerome, shout out to Brahani because you guys answered all of my questions when I was a new G, and I know I bugged y'all. Thank you
It's
for
all
being
love. No, it's all love. We appreciate it, and that's the thing about E2M is it's not a bother. People are like, how do you have so many people and you answer so many questions? Because I know every answer is helping somebody reach their goal, and that motivates me and inspires me, and I'm super grateful that to be a part of your journey and in your group, and it's definitely been a blessing. So, all right, as we close, anything you want to say, any words of encouragement? Anybody want to shout out one more time before we get ready to slide out of here on this Transformation Tuesday? Anybody? Anything? You, Miss Kathy?
I, just keep trying. Me versus me. Progress, not perfection. And just let it really sink into your journey because it really is that all or something. I mean, it's not all. It's just, sometimes it's just a little bit. What is it? All or something?
Yeah.
Andy says.
Yep.
So it doesn't have to be everything. And your best is better every day, as you said in the opening. So I think those words sometimes you just think about it like, but it really does mean something. It really does mean something. And E2M is worth every
Absolutely.
single penny. And E2M Premium, mom.
There you go. Way to shout that out as well. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Kathy, I'm gonna pull you off and we're gonna get ready to close this out. Thank you again for joining me. This is super dope. All right, y'all. So hope you enjoyed that interview, man. I love doing these. I love giving you an opportunity to talk to some folks that are, clients just like yourself, even though I'm a client just like you. But it's always good to hear other perspectives. Miss Kathy is definitely an inspiration to many, and super grateful that she took her time this afternoon to come on and talk to us. Like she mentioned, E2M Premium, man. E2M Premium is it's the bomb. I mean, I can go on and on about it. I remember when we did the survey, because that was one of the first assignments I had as an E2M member, was to come up with that survey for the OGs. And I remember going through that survey. I have to shout out my sister. She actually went through all the data for me. But going through that survey, and more times than not, everybody wanted either quick workouts or strength training, or strength training quick workouts. It was a combination of the two. And so from that request, from you folks that are watching, from that request, we developed E2M Premium. And when I tell you, the quality is amazing, the videos are high def videos, the audio is amazing. We have really good audio, really good music. And then it's your beloved coaches that you already know. And we also have several guest coaches, some guest coaches that are actually members that are coaching on the premium side. And we're adding more to it every single time we get a chance. Jeff is always making it better. So if you haven't checked it out, man, go to e2mpremium.com. I think I have that slide. Yep, because I got my coach on there, Mr. Eric Shelton. Shout out to my bodybuilding coach Eric. But yeah, e2mpremium.com. Sign up, man, and take your fitness to the next level. Or if you let me answer this question before we go. What time is it? Okay? Before I go, the question we get a lot is, I haven't met my weight loss goal. Am I ready for E2M Premium? The answer is yes. E2M Premium isn't just for, or isn't only for people that met their weight loss goal. It's not just for only for people that are maintenance. E2M Premium is a tool. Like Jeff mentioned, if you're short on time, E2M Premium is a great fill-in for that. Those full body workouts are just like circuits. If you have areas you want to target, if you say, hey, I haven't met my weight loss goal, but I also want stronger arms, I also want, better legs. E2M Premium is the solution for that. Also, we are working on programs so you can have the glute program that'll get you ready for your summer, your ab program. So these are going to be combination of written out workouts that you can put together to achieve the body that you are chasing after. So, all right, y'all, nothing else for you. I'm going to end with my intro because I think it's dope and really cool. But until next time, we out of here.